All right, here we go. I'm gonna change one of these at a time. Let me get this out here. I'm gonna mark it the same way that I mark these coming off here. This one's gonna be 4. Yeah. Yes. Let me try that again. Well, it looks like 3, but that rubber's give me a tough time here. Do that again just in case. Jeez. All right, I tried, y'all. That one should be number 4. Not feeling that rubber. All right, messed up my all brand new, and that didn't have any type of protection on it, whatever you call it, the snake skin stuff. All right, just throwing them up in here. All right, the next one is the one that's disconnected already. Is trying to see this one that's disconnected is number 2 is what it says. Number 2 and number 1. Let me mark that. Be careful when you guys do this, or else you get confused. Probably. I know I will. That's number 2. Alright. This other one that's coming off. The other one coming off is number 1. I'll mark that one as well. And these marks are only coordinating to the marks that I made when I took them off. So this is the passenger side, going from top to bottom. So now I gotta find, let's unclick this. And let's take whichever one this is out. All right, that's number 2. Number 2's got this thing on it, and it goes inside this one, number 1. Now let's try to match these up with their lengths here. That's got to be the longest one, so pretty sure this one goes right here. Yes, it does. And I'm pretty sure this one is, yep, that one's that one. That one's a little bit, I feel like that one's a little bit longer. Let me make sure all these on this other side got the curved boots. Yep, it does. So I'm pretty sure these curved ones go on the driver's side, I mean passenger side, and these straight ones go on the go And I'm gonna need a coil. I'm trying to do this correct, y'all. How big of a coil did they give me? This one's hecka short. That's got to be the coil. Okay, I bet it is. This one I had on here is just a different one. I don't even know if this to be the correct one. I don't think I have a plug wire that can even make that distance. The only one that could probably make that distance right there is probably the coil. From right here to right there, that's probably the coil wire. Because this one, it's a little bit different length, it seems. This one is pretty much on. We already did that one. I mean, I'm just gonna have to guess it out here. I mean, I'm trying. This one gets that piece. All right. And that'll be number 2. And that thing does not take well, does it? Should be able to just put this tape around here. Then it's not what I wanted to do, but just in case. Wait. Yeah, 1. Again, these are just my marks. One. I could take these off as soon as they probably get on the car. That I probably won't just leave them. Make it easy on myself. This is gonna be 2. All right. 1, 2. Probably this one right here is probably gonna be 4. I mean 3. Sorry. Oh, that's not gonna work. This is probably gonna be 3. So I'll just mark it now. Yeah, and I lost the pen. Did I? I lost the pen already. There it is. I think that's gonna be 3. It should be. There's only 1 left. That's if I'm reading these spark plug wires correctly. All right, I need more gloves now. So I still got 4 is still on the car. I mean, I'm all confused. 3, the long one. But these are just my marks from coming off the Optispark. So these are all just the driver's side right here. This goes to number 1. Could do this a little bit better maybe. That goes there. That's an old one now. That's an old one now, right? All right, now these go together. Those go together. And then that clips around it. All right. Probably put some electrical tape around here as well, just to make me feel a little bit better. Maybe I should do this without the gloves on, but I just put them on. This shouldn't take much here. Don't really got to do the whole way. You can if you want. You might. Just for fun. Put this all the way back here, I think. Alright, put a little bit more maybe. Alright, that looks good. That does look good. Alright, that should be fine. Now, it's just about figuring out this one goes, number 2 that I have marked goes on that one, the next one, then this one goes the one I have marked as number 1 goes to this, I guess you'd call it, I have a, let's see, no, those are pretty good. Just lay those up there. Now I got this last one, which I probably should have done before those two. This is an interesting one. It goes alright. Let's see. I guess probably, well, it's got, first of all, it's got this thing on it. I guess let's disconnect these ones. Oh man, I'm dirty again. It's a dirty job, y'all. So we got 2 and then 2 and then 1, just for my reference. I gotta remove those to get this one off. It rides in this little, wow, that's interesting. It rides in this little holder groove type thing. I imagine it's probably going to be easier to get off than it will be to get on. Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know if you guys can see in there. I might have to get underneath the car to even get in there. I don't know. All right, I got it out. Let's see. I want to see which way does this come through. It's got this end on it. It's got that on it. Let's see if I can pull this thing. Yeah, okay, I could pull it around the exhaust. All right, that goes off like that. That's gotta be that one. Yeah, it made my hands pretty dirty. I'm guessing that's it. Its length feels a little different, but I mean, that's the longest one that there is. It's got to be that one. I'll put that little cover on when I get this piece around. So I'm gonna just try to put this piece around the exhaust manifold. So it's tight, but there's a way. All right. So there it is on that side. That's good. Now I just gotta work it in this groove. Getting the front part of it in there should be easy enough. I just gotta see. Kind of just using my brain here, not really. You can't really see, you kind of just got to feel your way. Gotta feel your way in there. All right. And I believe it curves around. All right, it goes like all the way to the end. Then you can curve it around and pop it in, I think. There it is. You probably want to take up the extra slack. So sorry, like, I don't think anyone got a chance to see that. All right, hopefully you guys can see though. It's in that little groove. And that little groove goes all the way over there. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I'm right up in front of it with my camera. This I'm gonna put on there, but I feel like it needs to be cleaned up some. And I have, not every one of these on this car has this. I mean, I think it did stock, but I was missing them. But regardless, I picked them up over the years at Pick and Pull, so I should have a bunch of these in my car. So it's like a heat shield for the spark plug, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna use it, especially on this one. I mean, I'm gonna use them on all of them, but definitely this one, because it definitely had it already. I'm trying to clean it up some, but I don't know how that goes. All right, so I should just slap this on right now. Kind of is good enough. If I want to pull it back off, then I can. All right, so it's on there now. Makes you feel a little bit happier when knowing it's so close to the exhaust manifold. I'm gonna connect these two as well so I don't get them out of order. All right, there's a driver's side is done now. Now I got to do that on the passenger side. These are all old now, so let's get these out of here and not confuse myself. I don't even want to put them back in this box right now. I'll just put them in there. All right. This side looks like it's going to be easier because it is, I don't have to put anything around the, I don't have to put anything in a special groove or loop it around, so that's good, I guess. I guess I could just start pulling. Let's do one at a time, I guess. It's the front one right here. There's the front one. Whoa. You got a mark on you anymore? One, maybe. I don't know. Guess we'll have to look for another mark. Those are pretty nasty. No, that looks like one. That looks like three. That looks like two. Uh-oh. Why is this one so bad? I can't tell. Well, here we go again. That's probably going to be the smallest one. That one's pretty small. Alright. Since this is a small one right here, I guess that's, I'm gonna call it number 4, I guess, because the others look like they're marked. Really can't tell though. Maybe I'll use tape in the future instead of white out. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to. I think this is number 4, so let's just hit it up. And that's gonna go on the first. This is getting confusing, y'all. This is gonna go on the first one on this side. I wonder if they're the same as the other side. Would number 2 be the next one? Let's see, which one of these looks like 2? That looks like 2. That looks like 1. That looks like 3. Number 2 should be, if it's like the other side. No, it's not gonna be. Whatever one this one is. Number 1. I'm already getting confused. I'm trying to pull all these. I wonder if I could pull these through here. Like, dump it under there. Can that go under there? Can that go under there? All right. Now I could put this one on. If anyone tries to set the timing according to my marks, they're gonna be way off. All right, let's see. Let's go through there. I guess that's all I can really do. Trying to pull it through here. And I'm gonna put it on so that I don't get confused. That should click into it. And that's it feels short, but I guess that's what it is. Maybe I could turn it some. I think that's it. We're trying, y'all. All right, let's try it. Let's see what this one does. This next one is got 1 marked on it. That should be that one. All right. That should be 1. And I'm gonna do the same thing, drop that down under there. Try to follow the same path if I can. Let's see. It wants to like go down, but it needs to come this way. Well, if your car's as dirty as mine is, it's gonna be, you're gonna have some used looking spark plugs by the time you get here. Right there, 2. Is that gonna reach? Oh yeah, I guess so. Right, it'll go in here. All right, yeah, that'll reach. I just had to eye it up to see if it would, because I'm like, I don't know. Looking like it's gonna be a difficult fit, but hey, I don't know. We're gonna try it, y'all. All right. Next one is gonna be number 2. Should be the second longest here. To put it next to it just in case. Looks good enough to me. All right. And I got the 7mm wires here because that's what the stock ones were. I know people get like 8 and 10 and all that. but I'm trying to fit in the same spot that it came from, so I'm not trying to make it difficult. The car was happy. The way this car runs stock is happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to upset its happiness. So if it wants to be 7mm wires, that's what it's gonna get. So there you are, trying to maneuver it through. And eventually you will get it. It would help if I was standing on something maybe, or if I was slightly taller, but I don't think we can do anything about that. Oh my goodness. Of course this thing wants to, the wires want to go down when you feed it through, so, and like I would just be careful, you don't want to break your new wires, so just lead it through carefully. Right there it is, on there. Now this last one also has one of these on it. I imagine because it's hot near the exhaust manifold, that on that part. All right, so this next one should be this one, which is number 3. They look about the same. They kind of seem slightly shorter. Every one of them I pulled off a little bit, but I don't know, these things might stretch over the years, so I'm not worried about that. I believe I got them all in the right place. That's going to be number 3. And again, this is just my order for putting them on the Optispark. Number 2 is already trying to come off. That's number 4. That should be number 1, right? All right. Not the best tape. Hopefully it'll stay on there for me. And let's slide that through. And it should follow its wire friends. So you guys probably can't see anything, but just use your imagination. I'm over here feeding this wire through there. Put this last one on. All right. And it had this grease stuff. I'll probably put this on the end of the, if I could put it on here maybe. It's such a dirty job right now. I just didn't want to do that part because I'm not there yet. I guess you could put it on the side with the spark plugs that go to the plugs, but I really usually don't put that, so I'm not really tripping. I'll probably put it on the Optispark part. All right, I feel like I'm done with the spark plug wires. This might only be on the back ones, but like I said before, I grabbed a bunch of these from Pick and Pull in the past, and then I could put them on the car now if I want. Let's see how this cleans up on here. That looks pretty good. I mean, you could get it as clean as you want. You don't have to clean it at all. You know what I'm saying? And none of those ones had any of the snakeskin protective covering on it, so. All right. They're all kind of routing away from the, they're all routing away, so that's pretty good. All right. I don't know if there's anything else I could do right now. I could probably put in this, I could probably put that seal in, but I gotta find a block of wood. And let's not lose the coil wire. I'm gonna put this in the interior here. All right, so we got those seals on there. We got new plug wires in. I think it only fit on this one right here. If you can see, this is a bigger shape. Yep, I think it only fit on that one. And you line it up on that. All right, I'll take this off so you guys can see. Line it up on that tab, that notch, whatever you want to call it, onto that one, the one with the bigger area. Those ones aren't cut out as much. The top one is squared off, kind of. All right, so I think it only can fit into that, so you won't be able to put it on correctly if you don't put it on correctly. You might have to force it on. All right, I think it goes like that. Still, I'm having to avoid this thing. So it turned it a little bit. And I have to turn this down. That's interesting because I feel like this seal is what's holding me up, kind of. My new Optispark seal is so tight. That's it. I believe that is on there. I mean, I would say that's on there pretty good. It went right on. There's no space in between. Like, that feels like a for sure connection made. Wow, we're getting there, y'all. That's a new Optispark. I have 3 bolts to put on that Optispark. And then I could connect those plug wires. We're getting close. It's just moving along right here. I didn't even expect it was going to, really. I feel like these are heckin' nasty. These vents. Oh man, those are nasty. There should be 3 of these. They should be 10 millimeter if I remember correctly. Yep, lose it right now. Let's go. 1 right here. And I'm gonna put them in all the same. I'm not tightening it yet. I might want to look and see what the manufactured foot-pounds of torque should be, but I would say it probably doesn't matter. I mean, you just don't want to tighten. You don't want to over tighten this part, because it was something would break. That's weird. All right. Some would break probably if you over tighten it. It's not, it's just the base part, it would crack, so you actually don't need to tighten it too tight. You just don't want it to move or loosen, which it probably won't. Should have had my ratchet. I didn't. We are getting close. We're getting close, y'all. This is, I'm doing way more than I thought I was gonna do. Yeah, you see, you don't want to tighten that too much. I could already tell that. I think I can see this one from up here. It would be real easy to break that if you over tighten it. I promise you that. So definitely don't do that. I'm gonna look and see what the torque spec is on it, but probably just like hand tight, you know, without going like, without using your whole arm's leverage. Just, you know, tighten it. Maybe y'all understand what I'm saying, maybe you don't. Okay. All right, I guess I'll put this on now, so I could just get these spark plugs on there. I mean, you probably don't need this, but I guess it doesn't, no extra precautions hurt for this car. Tear it right, it should come right out. I'm just gonna put it on the ends here. That's all I can do for it. Hopefully it finds its way where it needs to be, because it's not easy getting in here. I guess I don't know, I guess this comes with all cars and wires, but maybe especially being near these water pump. Well, I'm hoping it just finds its way where it needs to go. If not, I tried. Hopefully it doesn't end up hitting the motor or something when I put it back right now. Well, it's not easy, huh? That one probably got its own grease already. That's the wrong type. So we're just hoping that it gets in there where it's supposed to be. I would put it on right now if I could. This one is number 4 bottom. Go on there. It's a hard lean over here, y'all. This is like an impossible job, even when it's right in front of you. I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. This should be easy, but that's crazy. You know, I didn't take these spark plug wires off until I took the cap off. Maybe I made a mistake. I'd hate to have to take the Optispark off. Let's get underneath here. Yeah, good luck doing this without taking the water pump and everything off. Good luck. Oh, it's caught on something. Are you caught on something? Oh man, I'm greasy now. That one just doesn't want to move as much, does it? There's a lot to get caught on in this car. Ah, this is a greasy ass car. How much grease can be everywhere on this damn car? I feel like one of these just didn't have that much to move. God, I'm caught on everything. And there goes that. That's no good. Number 2 fell off. That's no good. All right, get in the game now, Whitey. White out. God, what a useless ass pin. Can't even make one dot. Can't even make 2 dots. Can't tell what that is. Alright, it's getting frustrating now. Everything's in my way. It's a stupid spark plug wire. It's like caught on something. Everything is greased out to the maximum amount of grease in here. That stupid sway bar in my way. Sure, my camera can't see anything. I want to hear that thing like click on. Yeah, like that. That might be the hardest part of the whole job right there, is getting that spark plug wire on right there. Maybe all of them are going to be like that. It looks to be all the way down, so I like that. Yeah, let's put these on before I don't have any more chances, before they decide to. Yeah, that's the way the cookie's going, crumbling there. Them things need some serious motivation to get on there. Yeah, you don't want to ever have to mess with these unless they're right in front of your face. I can tell you that. That's 100%. That's 100% a fact. I feel like these things are just banging up on the motor. That it can't be good for it to just be laying on the motor. Tell me that's not laying on the motor. Wow, that is a tight fit. Is there some other direction this thing's supposed to be going? I feel like I led these the way that they were supposed to be led. What else can I do here? Now what happens if I take off that one? That feels a little bit better. I feel like that's where they go. That was on there. Yep. There's a bracket there. So that's what they're leaning on, at least. I don't feel like they're leaning on the motor, they're leaning on the bracket. And somehow I got all these on. That is a difficult, that's a difficult ask slash task right there. This side should be way easier. And that's why this side is the side that gets changed usually. And that other inside part never gets changed. Because you can actually get to these. Those other ones are quite difficult, as you just maybe saw. Ah, this one looks to be lacking, eh? That was pretty ridiculous. All I can do now is hope that they're all on there. There's nothing else to be done with that. I could put the coil wire on. I guess I should. Hopefully that helps. Well, that's all connected. That was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Being right in your face. I don't know how you'd ever do that with all the stuff in the way. Like with the water pump in the way, that's a difficult task right there. I'm pretty sure I had some bad plug wire, so just getting this stuff back on the car, I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm about to be running. All right, almost there. What do we do next? I think I gotta go find that wire. And yeah, I could put my balancer back on, but I'll probably clean it up. and then I could put my belt back on. Then we're almost ready to run. All right, I'm definitely taking a break now. I'm gonna look for this wire. Mike, I'm out here.